He's a pickup. He's an Uber.
Hey everybody, it's Friday. It's 6 up here in the mountains. It's 8 at the eastern coast. We're here. It's Elevated 8. We got another good one coming up for you. Today we're going to be focusing on our pride and joy, the Silver Surfer vaporizer. This right here, prototype number 1, the very first one. We'll be diving in with Steve today, talking a little bit about the history of the Silver Surfer and how we came up with the idea. Talk a little bit more about like its glass blowing and stuff, and then we'll get some of our distribution crew in here and talk to them as well about their lives within Elevate. Heck yeah.
We are on Presents. We could not get on Gallery. So we are on Presents.
Gallery. We are in Instagram jail, Becca. We tried to go live for a little test, and they were like, nah, dude, you can't go live for 2 days. So we're here on this page. Hey, what's up, Treetops Glass? I see you. How you doing?
Hell yeah.
Let's go get and talk to Steve, I believe. See what's going on in the vaporizer town. Hey, Mr. Steve, how's it going?
Hey, Chris! What's up, man? What's up, y'all out there?
Here we are. This is where we used to blow glass here at Elevate Presents Hemp. Just tell us a little bit about this, like, because this is before my time here at the company. What did it used to look like over here?
Yeah. So it was pretty crazy when we first got here. This wasn't here. We didn't have this wall. It was just open all the way back. So we built this wall right here so we could shut this off and shut this door off because the exhaust is big. So it's exhausting out here, and then we have our air intake right here. And we tried to make it to where each air intake was, blowing down on somebody so it was a little bit cooler and whatnot, because it does get hot.
Oh, it sure does when you're blowing glass. You get 5 torches in one room, it'll get toasty pretty quick.
And then we had our kilns right here, too.
Oh, geez. So can't forget the kilns.
And we had that one back there.
That whole kiln sitting over there.
So we had a lot of stuff like that, and it was, it was pretty good. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. And eventually we grew, and we had, we moved the vaporizer manufacturer from here. And back there, it was where we produced them and everything. Mm-hmm. And then right here, we would do the glass blowing, and then eventually we moved the production out of here. And then this whole place back here was all glass blowing and whatnot. So back there is just storage for all the stuff here in the other shops, and it's a big rack, so we're not going to go back there. But it's not a huge rack; it's just lots of stuff. So, but yeah, and then that's what I was about to do. I just wanted to talk to you guys about vaping.
Oh yeah, we love vaping.
And then
that's your Silver Surfer Wave Rider series. You can get any image that you want, non-copyrighted, of course. Any non-copyrighted image put on your Surfer.
That's right.
Super or Silver Surfer.
Yeah, and we got a bunch made out here already, so if somebody wanted to come in, I think they can
definitely. You can come out and choose one of our cool designs. We've got an Elevate Veterans one. We've got an Elevate Dolls one. We've got a Jesus Cockroach one.
That one is actually it's a Jesus Fly one.
Jesus Fly, I apologize.
And it's by Paul Booth.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a real famous tattoo artist up in, I think, New York. And
very cool. Yeah, we definitely have some cool bands ones that we've done.
So this is kind of, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, there it is.
But it's pretty green, and why I like it and how I got into this. A buddy of mine, this was 16 years ago. It was only Kind Bud.
Yeah.
Nobody even knew what kind it was or anything like that. But Kind Bud, and so we'd get in his vape. It was a wood box, one Vapor Brothers. And without Vapor Brothers, I wouldn't be here today. So
cool.
No
shout out Vapor Brothers.
Yeah, shout out. And so he had that. I just wanted something different, something that no matter what, because I'm a stoner, that if I left it on, it couldn't catch fire. And wood box to me didn't feel safe.
Yeah, that's not exactly the least flammable material to make a vaporizer out of.
Thanks for joining, Oddball and Mickey. Thanks for having one of our black ones. So you got it connected there with the water pipe adapter and all that. That's sick, man.
Yeah, and I need to turn it up. I didn't turn it up all the way, but
I thought I turned it up all the way for you.
You did,
and he shut it off.
I was like, I know Steve's vaping techniques, and Steve is a pedal to the metal type guy.
So that's how he connects it to.
Yep.
So he connects it straight to the vaporizer.
14 millimeter joint, water pipe adapter there. You can connect it to any rig or water pipe that you own or plan on owning.
Naturally, I can't connect to that, but obviously we can make an adapter for that. So really, any rig that you have, water pipe, anything
we do have
like
one
that.
For that one.
Oh, sweet. Yep. So we do have one for that, and that's what when I learned how to blow glass and whatnot, it was always about incorporating glass into the surfer.
Yeah, you kind of built your glass career around the parts for the surfer, right?
Absolutely. The surfer didn't have a knob. It was just going to be a little knob thing there. And then I had to learn glass, and I started learning beads because I didn't know how to do blowing or anything yet. And so we did that, and the knobs would actually get welded on. We just had somebody send one in to get repaired up, and he's probably had it 13, maybe 14, maybe 15 years because it's welded on. We had to take that off. And
that's crazy.
But yeah, and then now they all come off, so you can upgrade it. We got a lot of really cool knobs.
If you like donuts, hit us up. Get a donut knob. If you like hot dogs, hit us up, get a hot dog. It doesn't have to be food related. I'm just hungry right now.
and we also make knobs for, you can put these, they're 1/4 inch, so you can put them on a guitar. You can guitar it up.
There's a cool knob.
Yep.
A little old school, huh? That's
that
sick.
one's old. That one's been.
There's some other old stuff.
And doesn't that rig you're hitting have a story to it too? All right.
Absolutely. So this is the thing that started our Elevate the Bees process. Maybe
campaign
2 years ago. Campaign.
Yeah, campaign or process. Yes, 2 years ago. I don't know why I said
2 years ago.
Yep. 2 years ago.
And this was the first one. Mr. Jeff, Simply Jeff.
He's he said hello earlier, by the way, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Fresh. Thanks for coming in. And Jeff, he had this piece sitting there, had another piece sitting there, and had this piece sitting on his table for probably 2 years prior to that.
Wow.
Waiting. So he had built it, but he almost built it up beyond his skill set at that time, and he was scared.
Gotcha.
It was beautiful. So finally I took it and I said, Jeff, I'm making something with it. And this came out, and what's crazy is it actually calls bees.
The bee whisperer.
Believe it. It calls bees.
That's
that's how that is, and that's that. And I like to get my herb to a nice dark brown, so forth like that. And
look at the hit he gets, though. Remember when we were at Champs and the guy was talking about how he only likes hitting it out of his water pipe, his rig, and then you were able to show him and connect it to the rig? He had no idea that you can vape out of any rig you have.
Yeah, so with that, I went 8 years of just doing dry, and that's with, we just have a simple mouthpiece that you usually put in there, and I did it dry like that because I really liked the way it tasted and whatnot, and I just didn't think you needed a water pipe. But a water pipe does cool it down a little more. It adds a little bit moisture. And a while back, I don't know if we have one here, I made a thing called a water filter cooler moisturizer. I didn't know what to call it. There was no such thing as a mini tube back then. So I called it a WFCM. And you could put little chunks of ice in there, and it was like a little mini bomb.
Is it? 1 second. We have one.
I think Chris is going to go check it out.
And also, is that a custom wand that you have there?
Yeah, these are repeatable, customable wands. So you can get them in blue, yellow, green, hyacinth, and white and red. So, and yeah, we got 7 different colors and so forth. And then, and then we got super custom ones. Chris has it right there.
No way.
So that's a WFCM, and when I first came up with it, we actually put a joint there and we put it in there, but people would break their joints. So eventually, I kind of said screw that, and then I just made this a tube. And then you fill that up with ice and you put that down into there, and you don't have to worry about anything breaking. So I'm always about that durability, and that's this thing.
How many bullet holes did you put in that one?
It's just weed. That's all that is.
Accidentally knocked some weed from our bowl down onto the heater.
And that's called combustion.
So you wouldn't want to inhale that because it would taste like shit.
Yep. All that is weed touching our ceramic heater on there.
Yeah. So usually when I show how durable it is, I don't do it with
with herb in it.
Something in it. But
how many bullet holes have you put in one? I know you did shoot one time.
Shot two.
Shot two.
We shot one. We shot it with 223. Put two holes through there, and then a 308. And obviously the 308 was slightly bigger holes, but you have to check them out on our website. We have that there, and dude, it's crazy how when the bullet went into the aluminum, it
like changed direction.
It went through it, but the aluminum looks like it's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Like it went the opposite way.
So like it bent?
Imploded.
Oh, it went in?
Like opposite of what it should have done.
No, think about it like a splash. Like when you hit something in water,
so
it splashes
the bullet
up.
pushed it back and then it bounced back. And like pointing backwards out towards you.
Yeah.
The opposite of what you would expect. But
it didn't come in and push out. It just, as the bullet went in, it was coming in with such velocity that velocity and the heat basically liquefied that. So it just came in and it just pushed it out. Rather than punching through, it just pushed it out.
Oh, dang.
It's so crazy. It's so neat. It's
durable.
Yeah, they're really,
and then
really
you still
durable.
vape out of it after
And you said our website, Elev8glassgallery.com.
Yep.
Yeah,
Use the
exactly.
code Elev8 for 15% off your order. You can get a grinder. You can get one of these awesome vapes from us. You can get a part for your vape if you already have one from us.
If you already have a rig and you want to get a vape to connect to it, water pipe adapter it up, man. Because look at that.
Oop. Well, I didn't put that on tight. So, yeah. But, yeah, I just really love this. I love to show it off, I truly believe that this is the best way to consume cannabis. If I add oils, I add them to my herb, actually.
That's my preferred way as well. Just putting the oil, putting a couple dabs right on top of my fresh bowl of flour. It makes my bowl last longer. It's awesome.
Yeah, you can't finish. I dare anybody to finish it in a sitting.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can.
Gets a little rough.
Well, you're about 3 hits in. How you feeling now?
Yeah, I feel good. So,
vaping over combustion, baby.
Yeah, and then over here we got the unit set up for our dabs, which I'm not going to do dabs on this because, again, I see that there, but that's all right. So, but yeah, we got that going on and so forth. But yeah, so that's a quartz dish right there. So if you like doing dabs and stuff like that, then the unit, it works for all that stuff. So, and I think we had a technical difficulty with a video falling down, but shit like that happens when you're live, and I think we enjoy stuff like that. It just is what it is. And then what's really neat is we got this right here. So this wand is our spherical ground glass wand right here, and it actually came from our heater cover from our Lifesaver vaporizing. So I had to create this wand joint right here. It's a spherical outside, conical inside, and this is the only one in the world like this, and it's made for us. And what makes it so good is it's conical, so we can drop the flavor disc inside of there, and it just gets stuck in there, and no air goes around it because the air is path of least resistance. But again, I still really prefer just adding my oils right to that if I'm going to consume oils and whatnot. So, but yeah.
We wholesale all this stuff, baby.
Yep, we do that. And with that said, we're always looking for brand ambassadors, Elev8 dolls, and stuff like that. and so forth like that. So hit us up, check out our brand ambassador page, and you can do an Elevate at home as well. And I don't know, it's pretty good stuff. It allows you to be a part of Elevate, and I don't know, it's a lot of fun. And that's what we are. We're a pretty much grassroots company built up. I don't know, it makes it fun, and always improvising, always creating new stuff.
Always creating new stuff. Always, always, always.
Use that coupon code.
Definitely. Check out our bath bombs. Those are new. Speaking of new things, we just got those bath bombs just started dropping. Those are getting snatched up like fire over here at the head shop. People loving those.
Yeah, oh, speaking of new, which I didn't bring here tonight,
What a hit.
but we do have a new aroma top. I've been working on this for a really, really long time. I didn't bring it here. And what is an aroma top, you might be asking? This is an aroma top. So you put it on there, makes your house smell good 24/7. Put your wax melts in there. This one's been sitting out here for a long time. A lot of wax in there and whatnot. But I'm really excited about that. So, I think I'm going to hit this and I'm going to get out of here, and I think I'm going to head back and blow more glass.
Heck yeah.
I got some,
What you working on?
some parts, vape wands for the surfer. We got a nice ordering for them. So I'm making some custom stuff for that.
Yeah.
It's cool stuff.
Very cool. Very cool.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday.
And
Enjoy your weekend.
I guess, hell yeah.
Elevate.
We're going to have the team join us now,
Get the
too.
rest of the Elevate distribution team
All right.
with us.
Good talking with you, Chris.
Have a great one, Steve. Let's get back in here. That was super fun. I always love talking to Steve. This right here, like I said at the beginning, prototype number 1. That thing is like 16 years old or something like that, 15 years old. And it's on here in the head shop every single day. Believe it or not. It's had like one heating element replacement in its entire life. It's absurd. So we got all this other cool stuff out here on the table today. Some more Elevate stuff. There's a fancy recycler made by the man, Mr. Steve, that we were just talking to. This beauty's extra thick chugs. We got this Elevate the Bees function on here. So that's from our Elevate the Bees drop we did back in October of 2018. We worked with a bunch of local glass blowers between our Elevate Premier team and other guys and ladies throughout Colorado Springs, and we crushed out about like 25 different bee-related pieces. It's super dope. We got a lot of those on display and available at both the downtown shop, Elevate Glass Gallery on Tejon Street, and over here at Elevate Presents Hemp over off Pollard Park and Powers. Let's get our good pal. This, I think, is our first guest. Let me double check my notes here and make sure. Teresa is our first guest.
We're going to have her come back in 20 minutes. I'm sorry. She's going to hop back on.
Casey is our next guest?
Okay.
I think Casey's our next guest.
So we're going to get
Awesome.
Elevate.
All right.
Hey Chris, how's it going?
What's
How
up?
are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about yourself? How's your Friday going?
It's going pretty good, pretty slow right now. How's yours?
Nice. It's about to get a lot better. Can't wait to go home and smoke some weed.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, vape some weed. Actually, I'm gonna use my surfer. That's my preferred way for evening and morning smoking. Is just a lot easier on my lungs. I get a little bit higher.
Yeah,
A
definitely.
little bit less work. A little bit less pain.
Poor family
It
life.
is.
Bro.
It's so smooth, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So, as an Elevate doll yourself, why should somebody be an Elevate doll?
Okay, I think somebody should be an Elevate doll because you get really cool benefits from Elevate. You can get some free stuff. You can get money. You get to go to events if you volunteer. You
Cool
can go
shirts.
to events like cool shirts. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, you can just get cool stuff. You get to meet cool people. You get to be part of a big family. So,
Oh yeah, I'm big
Yeah.
cannabis loving family.
oh yeah, definitely.
So you mentioned events. Have you participated in any events with us since you've been with Elev8?
Yeah, I have actually. We've gone to a couple dispensaries and participated in those events.
Nice.
Yeah,
I believe Sean and Rob set up and did some live glass blowing.
Yeah, they do. Sean and Rob come to the events and they do live glass blowing, and that's actually really cool. That's one of the reasons why I'm part of Elev8.
Nice.
So yeah.
How's that? How so?
Because when I was at the event, I was just kind of watching before I was part of Elev8, you know, I was just kind of watching them and fell in love with what they were doing in general.
So you're saying like we set up at like your dispensary or something, you just happen to like see us there?
Yeah, High Top.
Oh, that's dope.
Me come down and
hey, High Tops, I love that place.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Oh yeah, I love me some High Tops. What specific items do we make that set us apart as Elev8 dolls? What stuff do we make that's different than any other?
Right now we make some bath bombs that have glass marbles inside, and they've got you can get them with CBD or without CBD.
And there's no dyes or anything.
There's
in those,
no dyes, so you're
no glitter,
so
none of that. Yeah.
There is an event for Family Life this weekend, Isn't there an event this weekend?
There sure is. We got our first Saturday event coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
2 to 6 p.m., I want to say. I think
yep, 2 to 6 p.m. Teresa will tell us more about that, though, for sure.
Absolutely. I think I'll be there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm working or not. I think I'll be there.
Oh, well, we hope you're there.
Probably blowing some glass.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Definitely.
Fingers crossed. I think the last time I blew glass was the 4th of July event. It's been a while.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like you know what you're doing.
What was that? I'm sorry, you cut out for a second there.
Oh, it sounds like you know what you're doing when you talk about blowing glass.
I mean, in my head, I know what's going on, but as far as like getting my hands to do what my head wants to be done, not on Steve's level yet.
Oh, I can definitely relate.
I can't imagine things and then make it happen with my hands yet.
Yeah.
I'm still just like, I hope I'm going to make this mushroom look cool, and I'm like, well, that mushroom kind of looks like a mushroom.
For sure, man.
But definitely more advanced than the average, right?
Yeah, I'm not to toot my own horn. I definitely am not in the beginner stage anymore, I would say.
Right.
That's tight, cool. Though.
I have made a couple of pipes, but I love making pendants and I love making marbles. I don't know what
Okay,
it is.
For sure. Do you have any other pendants to show?
No, I don't. I'm the worst.
Oh,
Maybe next week. Maybe
Dang.
I don't know, next week. Maybe the week after that, I'll bring in some like a case of my stuff that I've made. And I'll show it off out here.
That'd be
not
dope.
that I'm proud of it. I'm just kidding. I have sold.
You should be proud of it, though.
Of the better things I've made, I've sold some of them to like friends or given them away to like my mom or my grandma or.
Veterans,
That's
referring
so
veterans, thanks for joining. We're going to have one of our Elev8 veterans people here soon. Please stick by. We got some events for
hang around. We're going to talk about veterans in a little bit. Oh, yeah. And what's your favorite thing about the Silver Surfer vaporizer?
I think that you can customize it is my favorite thing. I got sunflowers on mine. So,
nice.
Yeah, let me show you guys that real quick. Pardon my little mess. This is my stoner study area. But yeah.
I think we all have a messy stoner study area. Don't worry about it.
That's beautiful.
So yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here and let you guys do your thing.
Cool. Yeah, we'll get Chris in here and see what's up with him over this wonderful evening. Well, thanks for chatting with us.
Bye, guys.
Have a great one.
You too.
Oops. All right, maybe we're not getting Chris in here. That's all good. We can add Sam. Let's get Mr. Sam in here. See what's going on. I'm sorry again for the technical difficulties.
Oh, he's just
What's up, guys?
Oh!
How's it going tonight?
There's Chris.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
How's it going tonight, guys?
I'm doing fantastic.
That is some shit glass. I've just been.
Oh yeah, dude, it's some crazy beautiful pipes.
Oh yeah, like man, I love a wigwag. Like I just for some reason every time I see wigwag anything, I'm a sucker
Same.
for it. And that one right there, oh my
This
goodness.
bad boy has got
Yeah.
a spiral with 3 wigwags in the spiral. So there's that spiral going on there. You got
Yeah,
3 little wigwags there. Got a wigwag behind that dot stack there. There's another spiral with 3 wigwags, and then there's wigwags on the joint. It's heady as fuck.
Nice.
Pardon my French.
Well, guys, thanks for having me here. I'm gonna get this
Absolutely.
wigwag
Thanks
going
for
while
hopping
we're-
in with us.
while we're
Oh,
chatting
heck
here.
yeah.
Check that out. We'll get that fan going. Wait for a little bit of
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that vapor. I always like to keep my fan nice and low so I can get it done there.
Yeah.
Get clip. Yeah. Other than that, we'll get that going. Nice. So guys, thank you all for stopping by. I want to make sure everybody checks it out. Go and check out Elev8, glassgallery.com. Check out that coupon code Elev8 at 8. Gets 15% off. Also, any of the terms that you're looking for tonight, anything that you've heard, make sure you check out. We have our glass terms on there. We also have our Elev8 University. If you ever want to learn more about glass or sell, anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you want to learn to sell, come and check out our ambassadorship program. You can make money. You can make all kinds of credits. As you can see,
Oh, yeah.
I have my fan on low. I'd do like a foot-long bag because I might hit, but that thing fills up nice and fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely more of like a 10-foot bag type person.
when there's other people, but then like this, man.
No, I'm just talking about myself. I'm just talking about me here. You sit down on the couch and you get the bag that like drapes over you and then like down your leg. Oh, it's perfect. You mean like inhaling more weed vapor than you are tall. It's so much fun.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I get my nozzle on there. I'll get my video games. I got my controller in my hands, and then I put the bag mouthpiece right into my mouth there, and I'm just
Speaking my
in through my
language,
mouth, out through my nose, in through my mouth, out through my nose.
man, I like that idea.
It works pretty well. It's definitely not patented. Feel free to use it at home.
Man, I've always got my super going. It's so sad my heater went out for the first time in like time. Because I originally got mine used from somebody else, so they had already had it for years, and now I've had it for
Nice.
like 5-6 years. So it's probably 9, almost 10 years old. It's about that time for a new heater.
Yeah, that's time for you.
Man, it only broke because I was playing with my dad with my EO cable, and I pulled the heater, and it definitely came up too far. So
That happens.
failure on my part, not anything else.
Yeah, it happens.
Gotta have the super as a backup. Yeah. So, Chris, my question for you, and I wanted to talk about this. What's something that you look for when you're picking let's go with the dab rig. What's the first thing that you look for when you're getting a dab rig?
Dab rig. I like chug. I'm not a person who likes. I mean, there's pretty like two types of people as far as like rigs or water pipes are concerned. There's the people who really like something that's gonna like chug, and the people who like something that's like really smooth. And I'm a chug person. I don't know what it is. I've always loved pieces that like move in my hand because they chug so much.
Right.
So that's one thing I look for, is something that's going to have like at least one large chamber with a percolator with a small amount of holes, because that tends to create a larger chug. A smaller amount of holes usually is more chug. More holes is more smooth. That's something that I like. Being a long-haired fellow, I do like something that's going to reach out this direction or down this direction, because when I don't have a hat on, hair gets on that hot nail pretty easily. It's not something I like to dab, is my own hair.
I bet
I like all sorts of. What was that?
I said, I guess they do. I said that never tastes good, no matter what kind of product.
Yeah, no, definitely. If it's your hair, if it's your friend's hair, if it's your friend's dog's hair, it's never good. But yeah.
And how pretty it is. Function and how pretty. I like what they dogs.
I'm not totally concerned with how pretty it is, because honestly, as long as it's going to get bubbles of smoke
As
into
long as the
me,
sucker
I'm
for
pretty happy
something
with it.
that looks cool. Every person that's seen these tentacle rigs, everybody just, I mean, like, oh my gosh, like it's so simple yet like so amazing.
Oh yeah.
I love the art of it, man. Like a clear piece is always something, you know. Like it has something. Like I love my slime greens, but like man, clear is just sometimes it's just too boring, you know.
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely have some headier rigs that I've collected. I've got like 3 that I bought from glass blowers. I think
Right.
they're all three from Denver-based glass blowers. So I like to support local. That's another thing that I would say goes into my my glass buying process with rigs or with anything. I like getting pendants from artists that are local. I just recently got a beer glass from an artist that is local. Yeah. Support local. Do it. It's cool.
Absolutely. I mean, man, and even in that sense, I like to buy pipes when I'm on trips. I like to actually like collect a lot of different things. Just
yeah, definitely.
A new smoking.
Definitely.
It's always a story. It's always an extra memory there. Guys, what's up? Thanks for joining. Make sure if you see anything you like, go and check out that website. Use that code ELEVA today. Hope everyone's having a great Friday so far. I'm having a fantastic Friday. Yep, check out that code, ELEV8 today. Also, if you guys want to learn more, go and check out our ELEV8university.com. Teach you anything you want to know about glass, anything about all the different terms, talks about...
Yeah, learn about our vaporizers. Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Tons and tons of knowledge on that resource.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sure on that.
Here's a cool surfer right here. This is one of the shop pieces. This one is another one that stays on pretty much all day, every day.
Made right here in Colorado Springs.
There's a cool knob. I think Sean said he made this knob when he was here.
My surfer has been on for years. That's why I'm so sad about that heater, because I don't ever turn it off, just like you guys.
Yeah, my surfer's been on for a couple of weeks. I haven't changed the wax melt on it in a while, so it's really not doing much. But
I'm really bad with the waxes. Guys,
Me too.
Use those wax mounts. Switch them out.
Yeah, I love them. I love putting the new one on, but I always forget.
Man, I'm also so bad at that. I mean, they always go out after a couple weeks, but then there's still oil, so it deceives you. Like, oh, I see it, but then like I don't smell, and you're like, oh, it'll smell, but it's not going to smell again. It's not going to do it, guys.
What do you do for? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just thanking everybody for stopping by.
Oh yeah, we appreciate the support, everybody. What do you do for Elev8?
Well, I'm a salesperson. I'm with our Elev8 distribution team. We do wholesaling. We do everything. We sell it all. I love our inventory because we have such a vast inventory. I mean, if you're
I hear from customers from out of town all the time. They come in, they're like, "Wow, I have never seen a head shop with a selection like this."
The glass
and our website is the same way.
It's not a. We're more than just a head shop. It is a glass.
Definitely. Yep. Somebody said they felt like some of these pieces deserve to be in a museum. Look, that's the gallery part of our name.
Yep. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a glass blowing class with us?
I have not, and actually I wanted to talk to everybody about that. Make sure and go check out the website. We do glass blowing classes. Also, if you're really going to have like a birthday party or something, and that's something that you're interested for, we do that. We do special events over there. Jeff on the time going to be the teacher, and he is absolutely amazing. If you guys have seen any of his work, you guys have any work to show real quick on that?
Do we have any Jeff stuff? Let me run and grab a pipe real quick.
If you look at most of the things that are in indies, Jeff has had a hand in helping people make those and learn how to blow them. He is a really good teacher. If you guys have the interest in blowing glass, go check it out. You can get those personal classes, and it's man, it's cool. I've always been I've been afraid of glass. Fire scares me. I'm afraid
There's a Simply Jeff spoon right there.
Yep, man, that inside.
Shout out at Simply Jeff.
Simply Glass 21 is what his Instagram is at Simply Glass 21. This is a nice inside-out piece. He's got some twisty cane in there, some regular white.
How big is that bowl hole? Something that I look for with pipes is always bowls and holes. I'm always looking for something I can stick my thumb in, but that the carb hole is always like less than the circle. Like I like a good carb, but I don't like it too much because then you're always the first 10 bowls you're always eating your bowl, and I'm not about eating green weed. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I like vaping it.
Yeah. You guys want a custom piece from us, hit us up. We could get customs made, like a custom spoon pipe, custom rigs. We make custom Sherlocks, custom pendants, all sorts of stuff. We recently, we've done some cremation pendants with like pets' ashes or loved ones' ashes encased within the glass.
Yep. Oh, see, that's pretty cool. I've always hoped that one day when I pass, that someone will smoke out of something. I want to be blown into like a pipe or a bong. Or
yeah.
I just watched
Nice.
Yeah, I just want to keep bringing smiles to people. I think that's a good way when you're gone. Keep bringing those smiles.
That reminds me of like I saw this company was like pouring ashes into vinyl and being pressed into vinyl records, so you could get like a mixtape basically of all your favorite songs with your ashes in the vinyl record. So you're like your family listens to all your favorite songs while they're listening to it like with you.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it. The guy that thought that up, definitely a stoner. He was sitting around. Man, what if you die, you can turn yourself into a record, man. And like, oh my gosh, that would be the coolest thing. Like,
that's how Floopy wants to die.
It's definitely
like, that is super cool. Like,
I wouldn't be opposed.
Yeah, you
wouldn't be opposed. I mean, I could take a pretty fire mixtape.
Yeah. I mean, ditto on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think that just about does it as far as questions I have for you. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about?
Everyone stopping by. Make sure, again, if you guys have seen anything that you want, go check out that Elevate Glass Gallery. Use that code ELEV8. 8 gets 15% off. Also, if you want to learn anything about glass, you want to learn about selling glass, you want to learn about marijuana in general, go check out our elev8university.com. Get you all the information that you're looking for there. And then if you want to learn, if you also want to sell and you want to make some extra money, if you're stuck at home, got some extra time, go check out Elevate Glass Gallery also, and go check out our partnership. And you can make yourself credit, you can make yourself money. So, guys,
absolutely.
Stay positive, elevate mind, body. Thanks for having me.
Have a great one, man. Enjoy your Friday.
Good seeing you guys. Have a great weekend.
Veterans? Yes, sir. We'll get Teresa in here and do some veterans talk. Talk about our event we got coming up tomorrow. It's going to be fun.
Hey, how are ya?
Hey, how's it going?
It's a little smoky in here right now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yep.
Got my vaporizer on. Got my fan running. With my whip hooked up.
Nice.
What are you guys doing?
What was that?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Nice. Okay, there.
Where'd you go?
I'm right here. I'm sorry, I lost my notes.
No, you're good. You're good. What are you guys up to today?
Working, crushing it out over here, selling pipes, living the dream. So, what can our veteran supporters do to participate?
Say that one more time.
What can our veteran supporters do to participate in Elevate Veterans?
Oh, Elevate Veterans, yes. So Elevate Veterans is our 501c3 where we work to rehabilitate and reacclimate veterans back into society. And so our viewers and supporters can participate in that by either going to Elevate Glass Gallery and putting veteran in the search line and purchasing one of our veteran support packages, or purchasing some of the glass that is made on our first Saturdays.
which tomorrow happens to be one of our first Saturdays.
Oh, it is. You're right. Tomorrow here, September 5th at Elev8 Premier. That's where I'm at right now, 6331 East Platte. We have some of our professional glass blowers getting together to make a couple mini tubes for us. I believe this is a mini tube. I don't believe that we're going to get one this fancy. However, check out that trippy tag.
Dang.
I know, right?
We love the trippy tech.
Yeah, you got some too, huh?
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually, if you haven't seen the carb caps yet, you have to see them. You have to buy one. Oh, that's my favorite Trippy Tech pipe because it looks like, hey, hold that pipe up. It looks like one of those things that I had as a kid that you would squish its neck and it would go. Did you ever have one? And it would go.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Someone needs to screenshot that.
That's what it would do. He didn't get to see it, huh?
No.
Nah.
That's fun. Yeah, so tomorrow from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m., we'll be here. We'll have food, drinks, games, fire, whatever else you'd want, really.
Oh, yeah. Nothing but fun. Cannabis vaporization. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
So I'm using the vaporizer right now because I like to preach conscious cannabis consumption. And so I know that this is the #1 way to consume in all of the world. But the thing about this is I have progressive lung issues. I have nodules on my lungs that I know will never go away. And in order to keep them from growing, I have to choose how to consume my cannabis in a way that will always protect my lungs. And since I already know that combustion destroys 60% of the active ingredients, I'm going to stick to vaporizing for now. So if any of you other veterans are out there with any issues with your lungs, not just veterans, but people in general, hit up the DMs because we got something for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you use the Super Surfer, Chris?
Yep, I have a silver and super in my room right now.
Oh,
It's
very nice.
alternate back and forth. The silver is a little bit closer to my bed. It's used a little bit more often, but I do love them both equally.
Yeah, my favorite place to have mine is in my bathroom. So when I take a bath, it's right there.
That's smart.
Or when
That's
I get
smart.
ready for work, I can turn my fan on. But I'm adding the flour in here and putting a little bit of my concentrates because when I consume concentrates, I prefer to have the expensive ones. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. And so
It's flavorful.
it is, right? But I like to conserve it too because it's not cheap. So if I had just a little piece, see that little tiny piece right there? It's smaller than it looks on the screen, to my flour, and then just hook this up. Let's see if we can touch this on the camera.
Do you have that temperature real high?
So this temperature right now is actually at my blowing temperature where I was just blowing it. So I'm even surprised that I got a hit. That was the lowest temperature I could go.
Nice. And you can vary the temperature within where the knob is set based on your draw speed too. So you can pull a little bit slower when the knob's turned down a little bit lower to be able to get your read up to the temperature a little bit better.
Yeah, but this one also, let me show you, it has one of our heater enhancements. So if you look right inside here, excuse our stuff, there's a little glass thing around the heater. It's called a heater enhancer. And so if you're having a hard time getting the heat to get over your product, to get those big giant hits like Steve was getting earlier, hit us up. We got the heater enhancer.
Yep.
You got any other questions for me?
How have you seen Elev8 veterans change people's lives?
Oh my goodness. So changing people's lives. That is such a crazy thing to even fathom, that an organization or that me or Steve or the Elevate could even do that to someone, you know? I always assume that people are pretty stable in their lives and they're pretty set in what they want to do. But then when they come and they hear about Elevate veterans and they pick up the vaporizer and they use it, they have a different experience because they become a part of the family.
Oh, yeah.
And Elevate
Like I
is
said
not
to Casey, one big cannabis-loving family.
Yes, absolutely. And the other day I was feeling like I was wondering the same thing you were. What does Elevate Veterans do for people? And I was really feeling down because I thought nothing. Because nothing. I like to see stuff every day. But then my uncle gave me a call from a town that I'd never been to, by somebody that he couldn't even tell me his name because the guy is so private, but he's a retired Navy SEAL that said that me and Elevate Veterans saved his life. And to me, that doesn't make sense. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, he saved his own life, but I'm so glad that he was able to take on and be part of Elevate.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If we've got any veterans watching, hit up Teresa, see how you can get involved with Elevate Veterans, learning to blow glass, coming to our events, all sorts of fun stuff to do to get involved.
Absolutely.
Vaporizers.
Employment opportunities. So
Absolutely.
we offer brand ambassador programs. So any of you guys, veteran or not, are looking to earn some money, hit up the DMs. You could represent us wherever you're at and not have to do a lot of the work. And then we have our Elevated Home program, which is my favorite program because I get to travel and go to people's homes and demonstrate all of our vaporizers. And they feel really safe and comfortable there. And then if they choose, they can go on to sell them to other people.
The Elevated Homes are so much fun.
Yeah, Elevated Home is great. I can't wait till we can start them again. Yeah, but that's a big part of Elevate Veterans as well because a lot of veterans really don't like to go out. And especially with the way that the VA frowns upon cannabis use. I was invited to speak at a local VFW, but they told me you can talk about anything you want except for cannabis. Except cannabis. I can't even talk to my story and use cannabis as part of my story.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So it's a little counterintuitive. Yep. Yeah, definitely some more ground to cover before it's totally accepted.
But yes, I do believe the program is helping, and I want to say thank you to everybody that has participated so far. Hopefully we can be, well, we are worldwide, but even more. So I think there's a grand a gathering in October in Missouri for veterans there that are interested. I know they already have one in Washington. So just stay tuned. We're out for some big things coming up.
Oh yeah. Super exciting. Well,
Yeah,
that's all the questions I have for you.
Thank you so much. Elevate.
Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Don't forget tomorrow, 2 to 6.
Oh yeah, first Saturday event. Come watch some live glass blowing. Come get some vapor in your lungs, some grub in your belly. We getting salmon here, or are you just going to end it up? We're going to end it up. All right. Thanks, everybody. That was super fun. We got another one of these in the books. Come over here. We'll show you one more time our website, elevateglassgallery.com. Use that code ELEVATE at 8 for 15% off. And also don't forget to use our Elevate University resource to learn a little bit more about glass, vaporization, our products, other products, lots and lots of knowledge on that Elevate University website. Well, that's just about all we have for you guys this evening. Instagram's about to kick us off. Thanks for hopping in. We appreciate it. We'll see you again next week. We have Ryan Bearclaw. He's going to be joining us, which I'm really excited about. Our giveaway pendant will be going up a week from today at 4:20, so a little bit under a week actually. We've got some cool pipes made by Ryan that we're going to show off, and yeah, that giveaway pendant, it's going to be super fun. Don't forget, or don't miss out on it. Join us again. We'll see you in a week. Elevate mind, body, and spirit.